more? How many more must die before you finally grow a backbone and do something?
Emotional comments by citizens protesting the shooting at Houston City Hall today. There was protests both inside and outside City Hall.
And that's where we find reporter Anayeli Ruiz tonight. Anayeli.
Over 100 people signed up to speak today during a city council's public comment. It taking over 2 hours to get to all of them. Everyone nearly emotional about what's happened here in Houston. The steps of Houston City Hall filled with people determined not to let Lorenzo Salgado's death be forgotten. 1 week after he was shot and killed by ICE agents, they gathered to demand change.
I'm tired of this. I don't want it to be my dad. It shouldn't have been Ronaldo's dad. It shouldn't have been Señor Salgado. Like, it shouldn't have been him. It shouldn't have been any of them.
Susie Lujano brought her 2 kids, both under the age of 4. She said she wanted them to see that speaking up matters.
I don't want them to ever think that I was too scared to fight for them.
She wasn't alone. Dozens like her say his death has become a rallying point.
Yesterday it was my people suffering. Today it's the Hispanic people. Who's it going to be tomorrow?
But the chants and the protesters could also be heard inside the chambers as residents packed council chambers.
Matando nuestra gente.
Speaker after speaker voiced their frustration and anger.
We are being hunted like dogs. We are getting killed, and no one is doing anything.
Over 100 people signed up to speak during public comment, filling the chambers and the overflow room downstairs.
Nobody ever deserves to be gunned down in the street over a piece of paper.
For many, being heard was only the first step. They say they'll keep showing up.
It sure in the hell ain't going to be no peace until this is taken care of.
Until the calls for justice they brought to City Hall are met with action.
The mayor's response to begin with, at the very beginning of this having happened, was extremely cowardly. And I think having courage, being bold, is so important.
And again, Chief Noe Diaz is sending a formal letter asking DPS Texas Rangers to conduct a thorough and independent investigation into the shooting. He also goes on to say that HPD resources are available if they need them. Reporting live in downtown Houston, Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.